Good to see you guys. Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. Welcome to Pro Singer Success Collective live on this Monday. It is a very cloudy fall Monday here. So I hope it's a little bit brighter where you are. All right. So welcome to this live today. And today we're talking about this wins auditions. What wins auditions? Well, what I'm about to talk to you about. So I have a quote that I want to share with you today. This is the quote. Knowledge does not mean mastering a great quantity of different information, but understanding the nature of the mind. And this knowledge can penetrate each one of our thoughts and illuminate each one of our perceptions. So that's Mathieu Ricard. Okay. Some of you may know of his writing, some of you may not. Doesn't matter. The most important thing is knowledge does not mean mastering a great quantity of different information, but understanding the nature of the mind. Yes, this is what I'm talking about, guys. There is a great deal of difference between information and transformation. And that is what we are going to be talking about today. So we are live on all these platforms. We are live on Facebook. We are live on YouTube. And if you are watching live, make sure that you let me know where you are watching from and what kind of music you sing, because I'm talking to you, okay? Because information is super important. Don't get me wrong. Like as a singer, you need to understand your breath support, resonance, how to use your body for optimum efficiency of both support and resonance. You need to understand vowel placement and modification, how to negotiate seamlessly between your registers, mixed voice, right? Transitioning between registers. This is all very necessary information for you to make sure that your instrument works. But if you are not consistently winning auditions and getting hired, assuming that you have studied voice one-on-one with an expert teacher and you have all of that information, yet you are still not where you want to be with your singing, you are still not landing elite gigs, booking those gigs, getting paid from those auditions you go on. If you want to win auditions and dramatically change the trajectory of your singing and your career, you don't need any more information. You already have all of the information that you need. The singers that I work with massively up-level their singing in a fraction of the amount of time with greater results, while their colleagues are slowly plodding along the old way because our singers are getting transformation, not just information. In my very, very humble opinion, if let's say you are an opera singer, you do not need to do another pay-to-play apprentice program. If you are a recording artist, you do not need to find a new producer. You do not need to change managers or agents or ping pong from teacher to teacher to teacher. You do not need to change your diet, your hair color, get the newest, fanciest humidifying steamer, or jump on the bandwagon with whatever the latest vocal fad is. Don't get me wrong, you can do all these things if you enjoy them, but you don't need to. Those are Band-Aids on a mosquito bite. Do them if they make you feel better and they make you feel good, but they are not going to fix the fact that you want better results from your auditions, recordings, performances than you're currently getting, despite all of the information and training that you have. So if you are a serious singer who has a lot of training, you don't need more information. You need to shift how you are processing it and embodying it in the moment that counts, in the moment of that audition. That's how you get better results. That's how you win auditions. You need transformation, not just more information. And I can't tell you how many singers I meet who say to me, Arden, I get what my teacher's asking me. Like intellectually, they get what their teachers are asking them to do. And yet, when it comes to the moment that counts and the moment of doing it, their body is like, nope, not going to do it. Can't trust it. Can't let go. Too scary, too vulnerable. No. How many of you relate to that? Like, you know what you're supposed to be doing. And in that moment, it's like, So you've got all the information, but you can't use it because the transformation has not occurred, since nobody is telling you that's the problem. So singers, if you relate to this, it's like you're up a creek with all this information and no way of using it to the maximum potential the moment it counts. So what do most singers do in that situation? They go and pay for more information until they're so far up that creek with so much information and no real transformation that they become so frustrated, super bitter, jaded. You can't understand how, with all this training and all this hustle, you're still not performing in a way that's opening the doors that you want to a higher level of success. Do you relate to this? Like, seriously, if you're watching this and you're like, yeah, that's me, Arden, tell me in the chat. Tell me, how often are you like, I know this, and yet it's not what happens in auditions? Tell me, like, who of you watching right now is struggling with this? What does this cost you in your singing career? This is where we get real, guys. Type it into the comments. Do you feel like you have all this information, but you're still not singing at the level you want, or your career is not at the level you want despite all of that? I'll wait. Tell me, is this something that you notice? Because what the lack of transformative learning creates is a loss of time and a loss of confidence. What is the lack of transformative learning costing you in your singing career? Because, guys, look, what I've discovered through my work is this: bringing mindful practice to your singing changes everything. Mic drop. The key to catalyzing your technique so that all that information you have actually works for you and can do that for you is what we call mindful integration. This is connecting high-level technique with proven mindful practice in the moment of singing. That is what facilitates the transformation. That's what the singers in our 4-month intensive training learn from the get-go, and why they're busting through to new levels in their singing and in their career. So if you're watching this today and you're a singer who has a ton of training and you are filled to the brim with information, but you're still lacking the transformation, and you're frustrated and you're disappointed because what you were working towards in January, you don't feel like you have achieved hardly any of that. You're still frustrated. You're still dealing with the same disappointments now in November, and you've lost a whole year. So if you're watching this, get on my call calendar, book a call with me. If you're watching on YouTube, you can click the book a call right in the end card after this video. And on Facebook, as soon as I'm done, I'm going to pop the link into the chat so you can get on my calendar. Don't spend any more time and money on training programs that give you only information without the transformation. Because if you do, and I say this with all the love in the world, you will continue to flounder, waste money, and most important, waste time. And the singers of the intensive, they're getting the foundation for the transformation in 4 months, and it serves them for the rest of their career. So get on my call calendar. We still have 2 months till the end of the year. A lot can change in 2 months when you are working transformatively instead of getting more information that doesn't show up for you when it counts in those auditions. So on the call, we're going to talk for 30 minutes, 45 minutes, and we're going to get really clear. What is really blocking you from singing in the way that wins those auditions and brings the dream that you want? And I'll share with you the strategy that I use with my singers that changes the game. And then if you'd like my help and our team's help to train with us to do that, then we'll talk about what that looks like. And if it's a fit for you, that's awesome. And if it's not a fit, that's okay too. And so what I want to leave you with is that you can deliver in every audition that you go to. You can have an abundant singing career. I mean, we're going into the holiday season right now. There are 3 times, 4 times, 5 times the amount of professional singing work available and elite opportunities available during the holidays right now for professional singers. You can tap into this. You just have to decide, because it's a decision. You just have to decide that you are done making excuses for where you are and you're ready to do whatever it takes to get past what's preventing you from getting where you want to go. And so if you want our help to do that, then book a call with me. Let's talk it out. There's no obligation. It's just, is this the right fit for you? And are you ready to really go like a house on fire? And so I hope that this topic has not just been informational for you, but transformational for you. All right, guys, I'm Arden Kaywin. I will see you next time in the Pro Singer Success Collective. Get on my calendar to book a call. The link will be in the chat on Facebook, and it's after this video on YouTube. Bye.